Right then, so today is a video about wave 2. I'm in my first week, which is week 4, if you like. 2 workouts down so far. I trained yesterday, which was bank holiday Monday, and I also trained early this morning. Again, from a point I made before, training in the morning is hard, and it's there are people who do it all the time. I've got my utmost respect. It's difficult, I find, to get motivation to train that early in the morning, to be in the zone, if you like, getting out of bed and being in the gym more or less straight away. It is difficult, it is taxing, but if that's how I need to get my work in, that's what I'm doing. So there we are. The weights have gone up slightly for this portion. Percentages have increased a little bit on my squats that I did yesterday. I was doing 150 kilo doubles for 6 as part of a giant set. And this morning, although there wasn't anything prescribed, I thought, well, if the weights are going up in general, then I'm going to push it a little bit harder. So I was doing some circus dumbbell type dumbbell clean and jerks from the floor. And the last time I ran those, I was doing 20 kilos, and this time around I was doing 25. So again, pushing. It was an every minute style workout again, strict on the clock, and it meant I had about 25 to 30 seconds rest in between sets, but it was 3 per side on the minute for at the top of every minute for 12. So that's 78 reps. Yeah, can't be an odd number, can it? Obviously. Yeah, 78 reps, which is a lot to get done, I think, first thing in the morning. I have been training on my own the past couple of days as well, which I got used to a little bit last week. I don't think I prefer it, although I have historically always trained on my own. It is nice to have a partner doing the same sort of workout, if only just for setting the bar up and stripping the weights down and things. So thanks for that, mate. But yeah, I think I'm still quite focused. I tend to immerse myself with my music. I've got my headphones on and I'm a little bit more in the zone in that respect. I'm still, probably this time round, I'm trying to be stricter on the time. Towards the end of wave 1, I was getting a little bit more lackadaisical on my times. You know, if it's prescribed 90 seconds rest, it might be more like 2.5 minutes sometimes. Or if I get drawn into a conversation as well, there's always that problem when I'm in the gym, as I can't help myself. But yeah, this last couple of sessions and last week as well, I was training more so on my own. Last week was just to get the work in. This week is just how it's felt, to be honest. Not the best thing in the world, but you know, you've got to get these things done, haven't you? There's no excuses. Whenever I train, there tends to be a focus on one of the main lifts, whether it be squats, deadlifts, overhead press or bench. But I find the one that taxes me the most, strangely, is my overhead press. And I think that is because it is my weakest lift. So when I'm hitting the muscle groups associated with my overhead press, they don't usually get as much work. Obviously you've got like the bigger lifts, if you like your squat and the deadlift, which are working probably more muscle groups. So it could be as I'm hitting them as secondary with some of the other movements, and then they're still having to work hard when I get to the overhead press. Maybe that's it. I mean, my legs aren't really a factor on an overhead press day, especially if I'm doing strict or military. They're just keeping me upright and stable, as opposed to moving the weight, if you like. But I think I fatigue most quickly on my overhead press day. But I finished off with the body weight movements, and my triceps are absolutely fried. They recover quickly after the session, you know, within an hour or two. Obviously I'm at work and I'm having to do what I do at work, so I'm not knocking myself about so much that I can't do what I need to do. But at the end of that session, there's always a huge gaping chasm between where I started and where I finished. You know, I like to do finisher type movements, if you like, for any of my workouts, to be honest. Hello, young man. But I find that overhead press day is the most taxing and is the easiest to finish, I suppose. I have it with bench to an extent as well, especially finishing my triceps off. For a long time, following some advice I've seen on other YouTube channels and things, I like to totally burn my triceps out on bench day, because I'm not doing a split as say a bodybuilder would. I'm not going for size and I'm not doing isolation work. You know, I don't hit a lot of isolation exercises, but I always like to nail my triceps after a bench day or over a press day now that I'm doing them. Whether it's the absolute best method of training remains to be seen, of course, and obviously everybody's different. I think it's working for me. My strength is going up, you know, I'm making improvements, I'm making these jumps. The crux will be at the end when I retest my maxes to see if I've gained that conditioning that I'm after and also gained some strength. If I've lost strength, then I can't see that happening. I will be, you know, let's make that clear, but I don't know how much of a jump I'm going to be able to make with my targets that I've got. So, you know, we'll see a little bit further down the line. The way it's working at the moment, I can't see that being a problem. I can see me making jumps in all of my lifts, as I say, especially in my overhead press, because, you know, that's just getting a lot more focus now than it ever had before. So anyway, I'm going to go and get some jobs done. Big strong. See you on the next video if I survive my deadlift session. Hello. Oh yes, yeah, couldn't agree more. Can I just carry on with this? Do you mind? Thanks.